So in today's episode, we're going to cover two very specific issues. If you have a Samung CHG90 monitor, which a lot of people do, and it doesn't work, you're getting a black screen, the resolution is at the wrong pixelation, it's like 950 by 800, and your dock's not seeing it. That's one issue we're going to solve. And two, if you have Final Cut Pro 10 and you click on it and it bounces but doesn't open, we're going to solve that too. And that's coming up. What's up, guys? This is HERVEs from HERVEs WORLD, showing you that IT means I try. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. So on this channel, we do unboxings, desktop support, life hacks, actual hacking, and tech reviews of great products. Today is going to be more desktop support. If you have the Samung CHG monitor, you know that it has a couple of quirks and only works with certain monitors and laptops. And we're going to cover all of that. Also, Final Cut. Anything we discuss in simple, you'll find right on the bottom of here. Let's get started. Okay, so let's cover the basics. Let's start with the monitor first. So let's do this. You have your monitor on your Mac and it's either a black screen and it's not connecting. You're connecting it to the screen through a dock and it's not working. Well, most CHG90 monitors have a problem with the Macs. They're not pixelated for the Macs. So the fix for that is to get a USB-C display cable or USB-C depending on your Mac, and that's the cable you're going to use. Now, you're going to need to do a couple things. If it doesn't come up, you're going to do a couple things. One, unplug the cable from your dock. Two, power down the monitor. Three, take off the plug of the USB-C display port cable. Leave it off for about 4 minutes, and then you're going to power it up first. Then you put the display cable in, and then you reboot your machine and you plug in the USB-C cable and you'll see it come back. Okay, so that's one method. But if you are using a dock, you're going to need to use a different plug. Now, it's called the pluggable dual USB-C dual display port. It has a built-in GPU inside of it, which is pixelated to help your monitor see your dock or your laptop. You can plug it directly into the Mac or directly into your dock. That's the second method. Now, the third method is if you're having a problem and you see these very big icons as here, well, there is a fix. And the fix is very, very simple. So I'm going to bring you closer and we'll take a look and then we'll address the second problem. So let's pull out the cable. Now you've done all your regular stuff. You've rebooted, you've changed your dock, you've unplugged everything, and you've done that. And you see these big icons, it still doesn't work. So what you do is this, very simple. You hold down, and I'll do it so you guys can see it. And you can actually unplug your cabling. Now you're going to hold down the power button until it goes off, and then you're going to power it up and you're going to hold Command and R. Just hold it down. It'll bring up a menu. And just keep holding. Some people like to tap. You just need to go in here and you pick your profile. And you want to make sure that you're on the Wi-Fi. So let me get you guys a little closer. Hit enter, and once that's done, you wait for the Wi-Fi to connect. Then you hit next, and then you connect to your machine, so it's asking for the password. And now you're going to get this menu. So this menu looks as follows. Okay, so if your machine has catastrophic failure and you have a time machine, you're going to do the first option. But for the driver, it's as simple as doing the second one. Reinstall your Mac OS. You click, you hit continue, and then you hit continue again to reinstall the same version of Catalina. Now, if you are using the latest update, which is 10.15.4, well, that has a problem with Final Cut. It makes Final Cut not work. So you want to make sure that if you are on that version, you go into your time machine and you go back to version 10.15.3, and what that will do is will allow your Final Cut to work. .4, it doesn't work yet. And there are many articles on the internet, and I contacted Apple and they stated it's a known issue, they're working on it. But in the meantime, if you have a problem, go all the way back and get the time machine from the previous version. Now this is about 8 minutes, so let me pause it here and then we'll take a look and we'll be right back. Okay, so it came back. That took about half an hour. Now we're going to go in and we're going to go in. I'm going to turn for the monitors to wait. Okay, so now if you go in and you take a look, so we're going to close the laptop. That way we can get this to be the primary monitor. And now if you go in, you see how the monitor screen is here, is big. You go to display and you now see 3840 by 1080. And this is the resolution it is supposed to be. So you can either have your page be like this, or you can have it look like this. Look how huge that is. So that is a simple way to change the pixelation on your monitor, just like that. Now we can split this into 3 different windows. Okay, so let's take a look at the second problem. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, you're going to shut it down. Okay, once it's shut down, you're going to click on the inboard keyboard, which means directly on the Mac, and you're going to hit the following keys: Control, Option, and Shift. You're going to hold these 3 buttons for 7 seconds, and then you're going to hold the power button as well. And then you're going to hold all 4 buttons for 7 seconds and then release them. So once again, you're going to do Control, Option, Shift on the right side, and hold for 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the power button. It'll shut down for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. And then all you do is you tap the power button. So once again, you hit Control, Option, Shift on the right side, and the power button. So Control, Option, Shift, hold that for 7 seconds. When the 7 seconds is done, you hold the power button together, so all 4 buttons. You hold all 4 for 7 seconds, then you release, then you hit the power button. And this is the second method to fix the SMC, which is the System Management controller, and we are going to, and if you double click on Final Cut, look what happens. Opens up, and then all you do is you connect your peripherals and you are good to go. So you can close this. And let me turn you guys right over here. It's as simple as that. So the reason why I was having a problem was you need to reset. Hold on, let's wrap this. Okay, so that's solving two very specific issues. One, how to get Final Cut to play, how to get it to work by using 3 different methods to manipulate the system management controller. I'll put all those options on the bottom in the description. And also how to get the Samsung CHG90 monitor to get the perfect pixelation, which is 350 by 1080. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, IT means I try. It took a while to get this stuff going. I've been fighting with my new Mac for about half a year, but it's really good. And now we have a direct method on not having to rebuild the machine. And if you have any questions on the methods, please let's continue the discussion in the comments. I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, IT means I try. Peace.